Hello and thank you for joining me again on another fragrance video. Not been able to do as many of these as I'd like recently, been quite busy, but I'll be trying to pick up the pace in the next few weeks. For this video I thought I'd take you out and about, show you a bit of Yorkshire scenery. I started off doing travel videos before I moved on to fragrance, so this kind of gives me the opportunity to combine the two. Anyway, as you can see from the title, this is 10 fragrances that I cannot live without, and thank you very much to your 2 cents for the tag. I am very humbled, and hopefully I will do you all proud with this video. So we're going to kick things off with a real sort of gem, but a real sort of hated gem. One that I've criticised myself in the past because it was everywhere. It's the one you see before you. It's Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. The reason why I put this in the top 10 is because although it became very common and almost chavvy, I think if it wasn't around anymore I would truly miss it, because it is actually a great scent. It's a victim of its own success. To be fair, I've not smelt anybody wearing this for some time now, probably a couple of years since last smelt on somebody, so I think I might actually start wearing it again. As you can see, I've got quite a big bottle of 200 ml. It's lasted me a long time. I've had it about 6 years. So I might add this back into my rotation. As much as I have a love-hate relationship with it, it is actually still a very good scent, and if it was gone tomorrow I would mourn its death. Next up we have one of my absolute favourites. It's from the house of Salvador Ferragamo, and it is F Black. Now if you don't know this one, it's very spicy, very kind of loud cardamom fragrance, great for the evening, great for dates. Real head turner. This will absolutely get you noticed, and it's also very cheap as well. You can pick this up for around 20 quid a bottle. Next up we have a discontinued fragrance. It's from Paul Smith and it is called Story. Now this was released back in 2006 and I absolutely loved it when it first came out. I bought it in a department store. I think it was House of Fraser in Manchester when it came out at the time, and fell in love with it straight away. It's sort of green, very sort of, in some respects kind of sweet but green, which is kind of weird. Smells absolutely lovely, great for the summer, great for the spring. More of a day scent, well, not so much one to wear in the evening, but if you can get hold of it then certainly do add it to your collection. You probably will have to look at older bottles on eBay though if you do wish to get that, but it is one worth having. Next up is a more recent addition to my collection. It's Versace's Dior Homme Dylan Blue. This one is in the same sort of category, I would say, of sort of summer evening fragrances as the much loved Acqua di Gio Profumo. Doesn't smell the same, it's a fragrance in its own right, absolutely great. Again, it's one of those ones that is appreciated by the ladies, will get you noticed. If you add this to your collection you will not be disappointed, mark my words. Certainly we'll be rocking this more over the next couple of months now in the UK that we've got a little bit better weather, because we had quite a long and miserable winter. If you're going out in an evening, spray this on your neck, on your chest, and it is very, very good. Moving on, an absolute classic from one of the best perfumers around, probably ever, and that's Olivia Polge, and this one is called Dior Homme. Came out in the mid-2000s. As a kind of Irish note, people say it smells like a lipstick bag. People do say it's feminine as well, although I actually think it's kind of masculine, because it has a spicy edge to it that makes it very good. The original formulation had a silver stem. As you can see, this one's got black ones. This is a more recent purchase. The silver one was slightly better, but this is still an awesome, awesome fragrance. If you don't own it, go out and buy it. Here's one that's been doing the rounds for a very, very long time. It's Givenchy's Pie. Came out around 98, 99, I believe, so it's got nearly 20 years behind it. Great evening fragrance, great sort of cuddle fragrance, great for dates. Opening is not something I'm particular fan of, but the dry down on this is absolutely gorgeous. This bottle you can see here, it's a smaller bottle. It has the smaller logo on it, which is the original formulation. I do have a larger bottle as well, with the logo in the middle. There's not a great deal of difference between the two. Some people will tell you that you have to go out and buy the one with the small one because the original one is better. I would say marginally, but you still won't be overly disappointed if you go out and get the new one with a larger fragrance in the middle. A real oldie but goldie. Next up is, without question, in my opinion, the best code flanker. Armani code flankers are 10 a penny. They seem to come out every few months as a new one, but this one from 2016 really is the best. If this was a fragrance in its own right, not a flanker, it would still hold its head up and be one of the best fragrances of the last 10 years, without question. It's a great evening fragrance, great for clubs, great for going out. This next one is a recent addition to my collection again. This was purchased for me as a present at Christmas. Absolutely falling in love with it. Didn't think I would because of what it is. It's Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. Hope I pronounced that correct. This has a base of whiskey. Now I heard about that and thought, well, that won't really work. Who wants to smell like you've been rolling around in booze? You'll smell like you've been, some drunk who's been kicked out of some backstreet bar. But actually, no. It's very nice. It's kind of sweet. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit boozy, but you don't really notice that. It's actually, a great fragrance. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to wear this much like. I think I've worn it twice, mainly because it's not particularly versatile. It is a great fragrance for evenings, great fragrance for nights out, but you couldn't really wear it for the day. It's not something you could wear to the office unless you wanted to absolutely kill people's noses. But if you buy this for the right circumstances, then it serves its purpose. Absolutely brilliant fragrance. One to look out for if you don't own it, and don't be put off by the fact that it's got whiskey in it, because really it is great stuff. And lastly, if you've been watching my video, you probably would expect this one to come up. It's my signature fragrance. In my opinion, the greatest fragrance of all time. One I wear to work pretty often. Absolutely fantastic fragrance. It's been around a while. It came out back in 1996. And it is Acqua di Gio from Armani. Now, there's obviously the more recent flankers. The one that gets talked about a lot is Profumo, which is absolutely awesome. But I still like the original. Very clean, very crisp, aquatic. Great for the summertime, great for the office setting, great for any time basically. Probably the most versatile fragrance of all time, and that includes Sauvage, which I'm not a huge fan of. A lot of people will say, oh yeah, but everybody smelt it, it's so common. Well, possibly, but where I live in the UK, that's not true. You don't really smell this on that many people, and when you do, you'll appreciate that it is a great scent. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. That's all from myself for this video. I would like to continue this 10 cents trend. So I will tag 2 people now who I would like to see videos from, and those people are Carl Pearson, the UK frag guy, and Blue Man Cloud, another great reviewer from the Midlands. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you soon. Bye.